brief overview from each of you on your projects around the world. So Michelle, let's get started with you. Let's take us through the world of Frozen in Hong Kong.
All right, I'd be delighted to take you through World of Frozen. Is there anyone that has made it to World of Frozen already in the audience? There we go. Okay, great. So, World of Frozen in Hong Kong Disneyland, a project that will always be dear to my heart. It's a wonderful project to work on. And, you can see Elsa's castle there from the film, and we translated that castle into this one that you see in the land. It's the first fully immersive land based on Frozen that opened in our parks, and it's just a wonderful place to discover and do everything that it has to offer. As you walk into the land, it's all based all the way located all the way at the end of the park, at the back of Fantasyland. And as you make your way there, you'll see that the land actually is divided in two areas, a forest area and a village area. And right in the center of it is this very beautiful grand lake. At the very end is the castle, and that lake kind of serves as a reflecting pond. And especially at night when the castle is uplit, it beautifully reflects in the water. So on the left-hand side of the lake is the village area, and there's a lot of great things you can explore there. There's the beautiful architecture, charming facades, and some of you might know that Hong Kong Disneyland's design, Main Street, is based off of Disneyland. So it has like a sort of a smaller, like almost dollhouse scale to it. So we really paid attention to that for the design of the land in this park. So the really disarming village there with some very recognizable icons from the film scattered around, like for example the fountain, Friendship Fountain. This is a beautiful statement in the center of the village. And if you stay until after the sun has set and it's dark, it comes to life at night, accompanied with music and lighting. We have the clock tower. The clock tower was first featured in a short called Frozen Fever. So we created that in our land as an icon. And then, of course, no frozen land can be complete without an Elsa's Ice Palace on top of the North Mountain. As you make your way through the village, there's a lot of charming spaces you can, explore, like this restaurant here, the Golden Crocus Inn, best restaurant in town. So if you ever make it there, be sure to eat something here. And the food is so good that Anna and Elsa even have their own dining room, a royal dining room here in the restaurant. If you are looking for some sweets, we have Northern Delights, which is a great shop for some baked goods, ice cream, and other sweets. And we have this wonderful merchandise store. It's actually the toy store of Arendelle. Above the entrance, you see a little statue. It's the Steadfast Tin Toy Soldier. And that is an homage to Hans Christian Andersen. The fairy tale was featured in Fantasia 2000, and of course Hans Christian Andersen is the author of The Snow Queen, which of course Frozen is loosely based off of. And then we have an all-new version of Frozen Ever After. For me, it was very special to have another opportunity to work on this attraction and create a completely new one. So although it has a lot of familiarity with the original in Epcot, it's a lot more mature version of the attraction with more effects. The latest iteration of our audio animatronic characters, special effects, and 1.5 minute longer ride duration. And then the other attraction in the land is called Wandering Oaken's Sliding Sleighs. The very quirky salesman from the forest got his own attraction now in World of Frozen. And as you make your way through the cabin, deep inside his workshop, you'll discover that Sven and Olaf are actually helping him operating this summer snow sleigh ride. Really charming, and it's a fun, little junior coaster ride that is fun for the young and the young at heart, but I would say it's probably one of the best looking junior coasters in the world. And next to that is a place that we call Playhouse in the Woods, and this is where you can meet Anna and Elsa up close in a very intimate, theatrical experience, really charming and unique to Hong Kong Disneyland. And our entertainment is also spread out throughout the whole land. Maybe some of you have seen online a character called Mossy, which is a troll that interacts with guests in the forest area. And of course we have Anna, Elsa, Kristoff. They're all part of this land. But if there's one thing that I'm probably most proud of in this whole project is that it's located in such a beautiful area. Hong Kong Disneyland is the only Disney park that has a mountainous backdrop, and we took that to our full advantage in designing this land. And I might talk about that just a little later on and go a little deeper on that. But that's, when you see it, the layering that those mountains create is just absolutely stunning. And so, really happy with that.